Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy, or Omni Legacy, or whatever you want to call it. So last episode, we managed to defeat the last two remix bosses, 3 and 4, Ponce de Freon and Asterdotus, I believe that's what they were called. And then, after all that, died to the final boss, which we could have beaten, and then came back as Lady Chun-Li. Lady Chun-Li is a Spelunkette, which means that we're gonna get some cool stuff, and apparently we have IBS, so we're going to fart a lot. So take that for what it is, I suppose. But yeah, that's what we are. Now, I didn't spend any money last time because I wasn't sure what was going on. I'm just clearing out the new... There we are. Wasn't sure how we unlocked the secret class. But yeah, so that said, I've done my research and found out that I was actually supposed to defeat the last boss there. So, my mistake. But that means that we get to make decisions about what we want to do with all the gold that we have. Now, all the expensive stuff, the particularly expensive stuff, we have unlocked, which means that we're down to weight, armor, damage, health, mana, you know, some of the really basic stuff. We do actually still have some haggling here, which I'll go ahead and max out, because why not, right? So yeah, we're pretty much left with all the normal things that one would expect. So the question then becomes, what to do next? Honestly, I'm thinking about just going pure damage, because I'm pretty good at dodging stuff, and as long as I'm able to dodge stuff, I don't really need health all that much. So we're gonna rack some in on there. Now I think, yeah, I'll get away with some crit damage. Nope, some crit chance. I believe that's all I could do. I think I might be able to do, yeah, I can do mana. We'll do crit chance. So now we do 81, damn, 81 damage. That's actually pretty darn nice. So we're gonna do what I was saying we were gonna do, and that is we're gonna go for a gold run here. We're gonna try and get as much gold as I possibly can. And then, after all that, I'm actually gonna make an attempt to defeat the final boss with a Spelunker, which is not something one would normally do. Now, I am going to go into the darkness as fast as I can, for the same reasons as usual. And that is, of course, that way I can come back and use... Oopsie. That way I can come back and use the castle as a source of healing instead of, you know, whatever. Now, I do, as a Spelunker, oh my. As a Spelunker, we do get the awesome ability to see room symbols before we enter them. Pretty much anywhere on the map. Which is going to give us a pretty good advantage. Sorry to sneeze there real fast. Hopefully I stifled it enough. Now, let's see. There is a fun little symbol this way, so let's go ahead and see what it is. It is a font. That's good. That's good. And this looks like our entrance to the darkness. Nice try, but we managed to kill that without taking too much damage. And let's just go up. Oof, almost got hit there. So I got all the gold from him. This 81 damage is really nice. And a chest full of gold, not gonna complain. If we do manage to defeat the final boss with a Spelunker, it pretty much means that I spent a lot of time doing runs that weren't probably 100% necessary. Now luckily we don't have a spiked floor. I was honestly kind of expecting that. I do have to start getting some of these darn casters. Alright, starting to get some kills. which means that this entire room is getting a little bit less bullet helly. Obviously, it's still pretty nuts. I think we've cleared most everything from... Well, 21 damage ain't too bad. Considering it could have been much more damage than that, I'm not all that sad about the way things went here. I think we're gonna have gotten all the gold from this room. I think so. I don't actually... Is there any other exit out of this room? Yes, one down over here. It appears as though there's a cannon down below here. In fact, there's two of them. And they are both very good at shooting walls. Jukebox. I could change what's going on here. There was one that I really liked that I can't remember now. I believe that had skin off my teeth. I think this is one I liked. Honestly, don't remember how long it lasts. Darn, unfortunately my swing dash backwards didn't quite connect. Oopsie. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Something died that gave me health. Okay, that guy can do a lot of damage, and hurt pretty bad. So I was not looking forward to possibly getting hit. Ooh, that's a very nice chicken leg. Unfortunately, just short of killing that in 2 shots. Whew. Yeah, you saw that did 75 damage. That is a lot of damage, especially that was like almost half my health. Luckily, though, managed to kill it before I got hit again, so I can't complain too much. We've explored pretty much all of the darkness that we've seen thus far. Ugh. These guys are gonna feel silly because I can just hit them from underneath. Silly zombies. I don't know, I envision them as zombies. This is some precision jumping that has to be done here. Nice, I think we crit it there. I wasn't actually watching the damage animation. Nice, we just got some random stat there. That was weight, how much I'm able to carry, which is actually a very interesting stat increase. We are about to die. We are very much about to die, so I'm going to leave. We're at 23 health. Thank goodness there is no falling damage, but we do have to get out of here, preferably without taking any more damage. We've got 5,000 gold, but I'd really rather just not die. Wanted to get an eye on that before I continued any further. Now I am going to take this statue just as a precaution. I could take this, and in fact I'm tempted to, but since we do have a bit of the castle to explore right here, I'm not all that happy about. Well, I guess we can one-shot him. So far this room could have been a lot worse. Not quite sure how I dodged that that bit of flame right there. That looked hella close, but I guess I'm not going to fully argue with it. This is a dead end, unfortunately. And we get out of here relatively unscathed. We did get hit once, but not going to complain too much about that one, since it didn't kill us. And I'm pretty happy with the way things have gone thus far. Yep. Wow, I got really quiet in there because I was trying to focus on keeping within the pattern and not getting destroyed too badly. Luckily, very luckily, that was not a room where I took damage. Worth checking the barrels. Fairy chest here take no damage. When I get more health, I will come back to that. I don't want to get really far in and then end up taking damage and having to get back out. Because usually those rooms are pretty darn risky. Man, single missile shots are pretty nice after those damn triples. Dashed the wrong way there. And we're just continuing to clear out everything. Oh, this is a boss. Now, granted, it's not a very strong boss, but it's worth a bunch of gold. Well, not a bunch, but enough. And that's kind of bugged. I'm really tempted to... I was really tempted to jump into it to see if it was going to do damage to me, but at the same time, I don't want to take a ton of damage, so... That's the coder in me going, I wonder how that's actually working right now. Or if something's gone terribly wrong. These are some interesting rooms that I don't know if I've seen before, honestly. What? Ah, this makes sense for being the boss room. In fact, I should be able to locate the boss room based on those things. Based on those treasure chests. That is a big black knight. I probably shouldn't kill him. Man, so much extra health in this room, it kind of makes me sad that I just topped off. Don't worry, I saw that gold. And we are going back to the darkness. Unfortunately, did not find the boss room, so not much we can do about that, but I am just going to make a beeline straight down to where I was. Which was right over here. Oh, this was the boss room. Found the boss room! Oh, nice, just mana increase. I'm not gonna complain about that. Swinging through floors is just so nice. Unfortunately, I managed to get hit there and bounced up. I could have done something like actually intelligent and not. I don't know why you're the only enemy in this room, but I'm not gonna complain. You were really easy to kill. Alright. So I'm gonna do this, because why not? Okay, it's one of these rooms. Chance of me not taking damage in there is pretty slim. Are you a boss? Yes, you are. Okay, you're a boss. It's really easy for me to find mana. Not so easy for me to find health. You know, you'd think I'd be better at this. I did have to leave there, though. I did not want to did not feel like taking lethal damage from a painting. So taking that just, yeah, it's the first time I've actually heard myself farting. I'm pretty sure I have done it more than that, just that's the first time I noticed it. I'm sorry, Chun-Li. Just how it is, fortunately. IBS is you know, it's a disease. And for people who have it, it's really inconvenient. And while it's kind of funny in this context, you know, when it actually comes down to it, it's not a good thing. And I hope that those who have IBS can understand that other people do find it humorous, and it has been used as joke material. It's just kind of how we are as people. In general, we kind of find we have a morbid curiosity as humans. It's kind of one of those things, makes sense to me, because, you know, I'm a person too, obviously. It's that whole fascination with the abomination, if you've read Heart of Darkness. And if you haven't, it's, you know, when there's a cop on the side of the road, part of you is worried that he's going to, I don't want to say arrest you, but that he's going to be catching you for speeding. But if he's already got somebody pulled over, you know, you're curious. What did that person do? It's kind of how it is with everybody. Obviously, most people don't like to admit that they're curious, but, you know, whenever you hear the phrase, "but I just couldn't look away," it's basically, it's exactly that. That was pretty darn risky, actually, right there. Wasn't expecting the arrow to hit me, to be honest. I was actually expecting to get hit by... Did not check if that was a mimic soon enough. But yeah, I was actually expecting to get hit by the throwing stars there. Before anything else. That is a mimic. And another fairy chest. Simple enough. Whew. Well, that was nice. Ugh. That was unfortunate. Good thing I swung at that one, because I almost didn't. Nope. With my current health, I do not want to enter that room. Where do I particularly want to enter this room? Alright, so there's some rooms that I do not want to enter, which means that I'm going to have to go back, get some more health, and then come back to these places. Unfortunate, but true. You know what, it's only like slightly faster to teleport there. Which is the only reason why I'm doing it. This is the correct way. Not that way. Actually, what am I talking about? I can even see it on the map and I'm still going the wrong way. Oh, that's why I skipped this room. I don't like that room. Trying to get back up to full health. That was close. That crit was very convenient. Very, very convenient. We are already at 17,000 gold. That is amazing. Sorry about that, guys. I'm copying some files and it decided to pop up, so just cut that out real fast. Unfortunately, there's always stuff to be done, and I just hope that a lot of stuff doesn't... Oh my, that was bad. I just hope that stuff doesn't interfere with my recording, and sometimes it does. Usually I'm pretty good about it, but... darn. To the forest. Almost full health, we're getting there. That is damn close to getting through that wall. I'll come back for you later. There's something fun over here and I want to see what it is. Don't ask me why I swung at that. Do I dare? Hell yeah, I dare. Traitor's Oboe. Yes, that is a thing. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get it just yet, though, so I'm a little confused here, but I thought I was going to have to actually defeat Johannes before I was able to find that Oboe. Second ward, whatever. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they can fire through walls when I can swing through walls, but it's still annoying. What happens when you leave yourself open to attack? Actually really fun. Gotcha. And I'm basically full health. There's a fairy chest down there, though, and I'm gonna guess that it's a take no damage fairy chest, because that's a longer room. See? Yep. I kind of saw that. That was close. I saw that happening as I went, but there reaches a point where you can't avoid it. That was really unfortunate placement there. Very awkward room. But obviously I got damaged, so... That was an obnoxious combination of enemies. My options there were like get stuck or get hit. Neither of which were very good. Just killing him is definitely an option. And what's over here? Tons of pots. I like it. Obviously didn't need the mana from it, but you know. Are you really gonna say no to a bunch of pots that probably contain gold? If you've ever played The Legend of Zelda, the answer to that question is no, you're never gonna say no to that. In fact, you would be actively foolish to say no to that. Alright, well, down we go. Oh, there's a door down here. That was close. Just, all I want is a chicken leg, but no. No chicken legs for me. I guess I'm just going to descend like this. To the Traitor's Oboe. See, now I wonder. Well, I'll find out the hard way. If I manage to defeat the final boss, I managed to defeat the final boss. The information that I found led me to believe that I could defeat the final boss and still be able to do what I wanted to. There is a distinct possibility that I will have to go through a new game plus to get the last achievement. And if that's the case, so be it, you know. I enjoy playing Rogue Legacy very much, and I plan on keeping these episodes up, so, you know, there's no reason for me to just stop playing entirely. She's not fond of this. Yep, and that's why. Man, having that, Edie whatever, does, that trait... Yep. I used all my jumps. I think I got everything here. I believe so. That was close. And I never want to go into that room again. Yeah, I don't want to do that fight just yet. It's a really tall room to not take damage on. Yeah. That was a lot of damage, too. Alright, well, might as well keep going. As long as I don't take damage on this room. Which, that was damn close, too. Nice, I got a blueprint if I die. Alright, I managed to kill him. That was really close. Alright. So that was dangerous, really dangerous, especially because if I had gotten caught in here with, you know, one of those, the way those guys cast, I would have been in so much trouble. That was also really bad. Luckily my invincibility lasted long enough. Trying to figure out how to get in there without taking damage, and I obviously did not. Oh. Jeez. I'm just gonna wait for this slime. Jump right into my sword, thank goodness. Luckily, slimes are a really good source of health regen. Oh, goodness. This has been a pretty intense darkness. Of course, coupled with the fact that I'm playing as a Spelunker, which, you know, is not the best class to be playing as when attempting to get through challenging places. Because, you know, they're not the strongest things in the world. That's why they find so much gold. Luckily, those things are really easy to find. This could very easily end in death. Trying to get him to jump so I can pop him. I need him to throw and then get into an attackable position. Downward attack. I'm just waiting for him to throw his knives through the stars. There's a lot of spikes here. Don't really know what I'm looking for here. Kind of looking for the boss room so I can get a guaranteed drumstick. Really using my mana here. I really shouldn't say I'm... Okay, gotta leave. Oh, that was close. This is gonna be risky no matter how I play it, unfortunately. Where's the... Oh, never mind, I've already found the boss room. Yep, it's because I'm silly, I totally forgot that I found it. Spelunker is not the right class for what I'm doing. I think that is painfully obvious to anybody who's watching. Now, luckily, this is the boss room right here, so I can just teleport away. But I'm teleporting into the forest, which, not impossible by any means to do the forest without taking damage, but risky nonetheless, especially with so little health. Come on, slime. I like you. You're a good source of health. Oh gosh. That was really bad. I should not have taken that damage. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a dead end. Dead ends are never good because it means less things for me to kill, although it does look like there's still a good chunk of rooms left. One can never be sure. One can never be sure. Although, I guess I'm guaranteed at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms? Probably 7. And I'm doing that just by counting the chests. A new spell. You are not a boss, thank goodness. Though you'd probably be easier than the other one. Because most chests, there's only one chest per room, and one of those is the boss room, I believe. Which has 2 chests in it. Yep. Not really fond of having to take those. That was nice. Oh, this room's a dead end, unfortunately. Obviously, I could have known that from just looking at it, but... Jump at me, slime. I know you can't get this high, but you can do that. Alright, we managed to get everything in there. My mana's still low, might as well. Whew. Luckily our attack speed is still okay. Managed to catch him without his shield from below. Which of course just makes it easier. Effectively full health at the moment. By effectively, I mean I'm pretty close. Obviously not exactly, but... enough that there's only so much more I'm going to do before I call it in terms of harvesting health. Darn it. Thought I could make that. Couldn't quite. Unfortunately, that started firing a lot faster than I thought it would. But with dash, we managed to make it out. And I think that's all we have of the forest. Which makes me a little uneasy about how much health recovery we actually have available to us at this point. But I'm going to clear this darkness if it kills me, so... and of course that's a quite possible result, to be honest. I keep going that direction, even though I know it's not the right one. Because we've got, yep, just stuff off to the right. Oh, gosh. That was really bad, and that is probably going to cost me my life, honestly. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. That was a nice crit. Good time for a crit. Ended up basically completely balancing out that room, though. We were in the 90s before. And we have cleared a lot of hard parts, which is gonna help. Because I did take a lot of damage and some silly stuff. Just give me time. Well, that cost us some mana, but mana is better than health. I've got more mana potions sitting around, and honestly, mana potions seem to drop a little bit more often than chicken legs, or drumsticks, whatever you want to call them. Actually using my spells, I know, it's weird. Since when do I use spells? Oh, lovely. Come to me. We've got an eye there. I do not like you. I don't want to spend it. Fine. I didn't want to spend another 7 mana to do like no damage, but it was a very useful crit again. I'm almost full health, mostly thanks to that drumstick. And we are off to the next room. Luckily the fire on the ground subsided before I had to walk through it. Nice. Oh! Well, good thing I was moving, but we know that there's one of those around here somewhere. Thank you for dying. Apparently when you randomly decide to die, you give me help, so... Hopefully that will bounce back the way it came, and I won't have to deal with it. And I knew you were here. And now you're dead. And this other treasure chest is mine, and I'm actually full health. Believe it or not, ended the darkness at full health. Now, that's not entirely true, because there's some mini-bosses or other things around. Actually, one of those question marks is a jukebox, right? I think so. Now, I don't have the mana that I want to kill the painting. That's the one downside to using my mana. Is that I've got 5 shots, 5 knives, which I definitely put 5 knives into them last time. Didn't put much of a dent in. I'd be very interested in getting more mana, and maybe I'll just wait to come back. I think I'll just wait to come back. I do have stuff to take care of in the Maya, if you remember. And maybe I will recover some mana there. Because I do have... There's a lot of random stuff that came into the Maya, a lot of rooms that I went, I'll take care of this later. So I am more than willing to finally do that. Oh, that is super inconvenient that that happened the way it did. Taking quite a bit of damage. In fact, am I at lethal? I think if I could get hit one more time, I'm dead. And that's okay though, because it's dead. And we got some MP, which is always nice, I suppose. Worth trading that much health for. With the amount of health recovery that I have, probably not. And I don't have the ability to kill that. I just have to run through this. That was close. Managed to get it. Oh, that thing died. Yeah, that room looks like an obnoxious room. A room that I would love to have Crowstorm for is what I'm saying. Don't take damage, we'll kill everything in the room first. It'll help. I think that's the boss room. Off to the left there. So I'm gonna go take care of that, because that'll give me some health and mana. Some that are sorely needed, mind you. We are in 36,000, and nice, some magic damage increase. As long as you're using your spells, the magic damage. Oh, yay. I don't know how that missed me. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm not going to take no damage there. That's going to be hella difficult. I don't like this room either right now. What am I looking to do? With all that health recovery, I'm tempted to go all the way back. Time to go back to the darkness. Fight that one mini-boss. You were inside the wall, so you just died. I know you're fake. I don't know who you think you're fooling. Unfortunately, I had no choice but to take that drumstick. Using the Maya as recovery is a pretty bad plan. That was actually kind of unfortunate the way that played out, because I almost made it. Unfortunately, the Mimic kind of has its own limited invincibility right there. Oh, that's super annoying. Everything that's going on over there is just obnoxious. Now you I can kill. Actually, all of you I can kill. Well, okay, not all, but most. Anything that could actually possibly hurt me I can kill. Managed to make that just by being fast enough. The key, of course, is to go immediately as, you know, the second you can. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go fight that mini-boss. Despite the fact that that might be unwise. I'm gonna do it. I've got a lot of mana, got a good chunk of health. Oh gosh, I just went the wrong way. This might be my death. But it wasn't. It was just money. Loads and loads of money. That actually really was close to being my death. Super close. But it was not. So that's what counts, right? Remember the strategy for this one? Chunk one down pretty darn far. Yep, and game. Still though, I'm okay with this. Four rows, 5 rows, 6 rows. Yeah, we got 7 rows. So now we get to choose our heir. Oh, instead of hitting A, I hit X. That's our profile card, is just rest in peace. Dragon, Lich Queen, Hokage. I don't want either of those, or any of those. Crowstorm's really nice, but it's not worth it in the long run, because the final boss does not benefit from having a large, you know, hit lots of things. Barbarian Kings sound really nice. Those spell swords. We've seen spell swords in action. Though stereo blind is kind of annoying. Eidetic Memory? See, I don't like Blade Wall. But I could always find something to replace it. You know what? We're going Gigantism. Sir McGladdery, you are my heir. And now we've got lots of money. Lots of money to do silly stuff with. Actually, what blueprint did we get? Because I don't even know. Interesting. Don't know why it's better. It's... I don't know why this is a tier up. This looks completely wrong. Like, those numbers are if I unequip it. I lose 70 armor and I get 80 weight back. This is, I lose 11 armor and 5 weight. I don't understand why you would ever switch to this. You know, whatever. Whatever. I'm not gonna question. I mean, I think the answer is damage. I love pumping damage. Oh, can you imagine how good our damage is gonna be now? Darn it. I did bad math. I did a really quick calculation in my head and went, that's less than 2,000, 4,000, yeah, I can do that, and then no. That's okay, though, because we're going to do the silly thing. We can buy some runes, maybe. Nope. Are all the runes 2100 to unlock right now? Because that'd be super annoying. Yeah, I'm guessing they are. Alright, so we're going to buy random armor pieces. Something that we can, you know... There's really no reason to buy all of these. Like, there pretty much is exactly zero reason to buy all of these. I'm just doing it because why not? I think that's the closest I'm going to get is right there. Definitely still want those, though. So we're doing 94 damage. We're critting at 145. I'm pretty happy with this. But yeah, that's this episode. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to see next episode what happens with that Traitor Obol that you see over there. Because from what there's some things I understand might happen, and I might be suiciding again depending on what happens. We'll find out. But there was no intentional suicide this time. I faced a mini boss that I was just not currently capable of taking care of. So, I mean, that's pretty much that. It's pretty much the explanation of how I died. But either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you learned something from it. Whether it's that Spelunkers can still be awesome, or that, you know, suicide's never the answer. You know, mini-bosses are tough. Yeah, there's lots of stuff to learn from this episode. But either way, I hope to see you guys next time.